Good morning and welcome to Good Morning Maine. I'm Emma Smith and
I'm Craig Colson.
The prompter is kind of funky this morning. Oh,
let me back it up. That was my bad.
Yeah. Okay, today on Good Morning Maine, authorities say the deaths of 2 people in Searsmont was a case of murder-suicide.
Plus, the Department of Health and Human Services is facing 2 investigations with hopes of bringing badly needed changes.
And a special hearing in Augusta where lawmakers are considering ways to improve more affordable housing. Now, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Maine. I'm Emma Smith.
That was my bad.
I read it right away too, and I was like, this is where we are.
Yeah. And I'm Craig. Thanks for joining us. We're going to kick things off with a look at the forecast. It looks like it's going to be a nice sunny day out there.
That's good. Yeah. Here's Devin Biggs.
All righty, thank you very much. Happy Wednesday. Your first weather forecast brought to you by Comfort Shoes. Need the proper fit for your new winter footwear? Visit us across from Irving and Newport. As we get into things this morning, a small crowd advisory is posted, and this will last until around 7 p.m. this evening along the coast. Active surf will be possible from time to time. We have some dry days on the way, but some rain and snow chances are in the forecast coming up soon. As we do move forward, though, there's some clouds developing after this morning. Those will be getting out of here. Even a few snow showers last night, earlier this morning as well. We'll see a lot of sunshine out there for us today, and temperatures overall that will be in the 30s. We have low pressure moving out towards sea as well, so this is moving away. We have a little bit of leftover energy with that as well. And again, today we're going to be dry out there with a lot of sunshine that will be expected. You might notice a few clouds from time to time, but later on tonight a few clouds will look to pass through, but even some sunshine mixing in as we head towards tomorrow morning. So as for now, though, we're going to be watching for the winds out there. Sustained winds out of the west at around 15 miles per hour. Some gusts up to 25 miles per hour are possible. We'll watch for a little bit more wind again as we head towards the daytime tomorrow. So as for today, though, here we go. Lower 30s, mostly sunny and breezy out there, and that west wind getting up to around 25 miles per hour at times. Overnight tonight, lower 20s and a partly cloudy sky. South wind getting up to around 5 miles per hour. Hourly forecast for the rest of the morning and afternoon period. A lot of sunshine out there with temperatures in the 20s and 30s. Your full 5-day forecast is coming up.
Thank you, Devin. People throughout the region were saddened to learn about a tragic case of domestic violence that ended the life of a much-loved woman. Authorities confirm she was shot to death Monday by her ex-boyfriend, who then took his own life. Our Grace Blanchard spoke with relatives and co-workers in the Searsmont area as they try to cope with the loss.
Tragedy has struck the town of Searsmont as police confirm a home on the Borough Road was the scene of a murder-suicide.
Quite a mess when this all went down. 20, 30, probably state troopers and sheriff's office.
The Waldo County Sheriff's Office responded to the home around 2 p.m. on Monday. Upon arrival, they discovered 2 deceased bodies found inside. The individuals were identified as 50-year-old Amy Nickerson of Stockton Springs and 50-year-old Lance Lucas of Searsmont. The Office of the Chief Medical Examiner ruled the death of Amy Nickerson as a homicide by gunshot wound, while Lucas's death was ruled a suicide, also by a gunshot wound.
They'll definitely be sorely missed, both of them, by everyone around, and it's a shame to see them have to go in this regard, at least any regard.
According to police officials and those that knew them, the 2 were domestic partners who had recently separated.
I mean, she left him about a month ago. Which is the unfortunate thing because she was on a great path.
Amy was a well-known member of the Newport community where she worked as the general manager of the Anglers restaurant.
She was like the light of this town. Everybody knew Amy, no matter where you'd go. Oh, that's Amy from Anglers, and everybody came here to see her. Everybody loved sitting down and having a nice conversation with her. Like she was a huge staple of this community.
The restaurant plans to remain closed while funeral arrangements are made. Maine State Police will continue to investigate the sequence of events that occurred prior to and during the incident.
Try not to let this sort of thing happen, to anybody that they know, because it's entirely unfortunate and entirely preventable and entirely a loss to everybody involved.
The domestic violence hotline can be reached by dialing 1-800-799-7233. In Searsmont, Grace Blanchard for ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Now the news this morning, a woman charged with fatally stabbing her 93-year-old grandmother as well as her partner who used a wheelchair appeared before a judge on murder charges yesterday.
You went over those charges with Attorney Parody?
Yep,
And do you understand the charges?
I do.
3-year-old Zara Jones is charged with 2 counts of murder for the deaths of 69-year-old Michael Willett and 93-year-old Armian Mayo. It happened in the town of Denmark. Police say deputies found their bodies Friday in the same home where Jones lives in a state of decomposition. Police say Jones pretended to be asleep when they got a search warrant for the home. And according to an affidavit, Jones's sister says Jones told her that she was, quote, tired of taking care of them, end quote. The sister also believes Jones killed the 2 for an inheritance or a will. Jones did not enter a plea yesterday and is now being held without bail.
25-year-old Lorenz Labonte has been charged with murder for the death of 27-year-old Ahmed Sharif of Lewiston. Police arrested him at 103 Temple Street in Saco 2 nights ago. Appearing virtually in court yesterday, Labonte appeared frustrated and said he wanted to speak in court.
I'd like to have a conversation with him.
I think
I'd like to try my right to speak.
Yeah, Attorney Parody, I think we absolutely can accommodate your request to have a private breakout room with Mr. Labonte.
7 family members and supporters of Labonte were in court yesterday. Labonte has a very long criminal record spanning his entire adult life for more than 6 years, with charges including domestic violence assault. He's being held without bail.
Well, early yesterday morning, the Saco Police Department responded to a call at a residence on Temple Street. Upon arrival, police officers discovered a woman who was suffering from a gunshot wound. She was transported to a local hospital where she remains in critical but stable condition. There is not believed to be any danger to the public. There really isn't much information about the case, and the investigation is ongoing.
State officials and police have destroyed more than 200 pounds of illegally grown marijuana in Wilton. Local police and the Maine Office of Cannabis report they were doing a routine follow-up inspection yesterday at a licensed cultivation facility on Weld Road. While doing the inspection, they say they received information about another unlicensed grow facility in a different building on the same property. That's when they discovered more than 1,200 illegal plants. The names of the people involved have not yet been released, and the investigation is ongoing.
The resignation of the head of Maine's Child and Family Services may be the first of many changes to come. Not only is the Government Oversight Committee investigating that office, so is a nonprofit group created by former State Senator Bill Diamond. Brad Rogers has more.
Just because the director has now left, we can't assume that's going to solve the problem.
Former state senator and longtime child advocate Bill Diamond believes Todd Landry's resignation is tied to light now being shed on the Office of Child and Family Services.
That happened primarily because of all the sunshine we're bringing down onto this problem, and the public has said, "Look, enough is enough."
After the child abuse deaths of Kendall Chick and Marissa Kennedy more than 5 years ago, a state investigation led to what was supposed to be major changes in that office, including a shift from reunification to what's best for the child. Critics like Bill Diamond say that never happened.
The department has been very rigid about making sure kids get back to the parents if at all possible. The problem with that is, as the Ombudsman has said several times, that they're not making decisions that are safe for the children.
Not even what's best for the child, what's safest for the child.
What's safest. I mean, that's what the Office of Child and Family Services is all about, right? I mean, that's a primary goal, first and foremost, is to keep kids safe.
Reunification, that's their main goal, and it has been for decades.
Victoria Vose knows that all too well. Her grandson Maddox was one of 4 children killed in a single month in June of 2021, beaten to death by his own mother.
My grandson Maddox should never have been used as a learning tool for the department, and neither any of the other children.
Diamond says everyone warned Child and Family Services not to put Maddox back with an unstable mother with serious problems.
They did it anyway, and then in 3 months he's dead. The child has to have rights too, and the child has to have a priority in terms of safety. They're not getting that now. The system is broken, the culture is broken, and once that can be changed with the right people in charge, then I think we'll see some big changes.
And that was Brad Rogers reporting.
We do need some big changes.
Yeah.
The time now is 8:09. Coming up next on Good Morning Maine, workers at Bangor City Hall are preparing to move to temporary locations as renovations get underway. We'll tell you where to find the school department and the other essential offices.
But first, another check of that weather forecast. A nice, mostly sunny day today. It will be breezy with highs near 31 degrees. Tonight, partly cloudy with lows dropping down to the low 20s. Tomorrow, a bit warmer. It will be partly cloudy on Thursday with highs near 41.
It's Renewal by Andersen's Black Friday event with unprecedented savings on custom-built replacement windows. Our exclusive Fibrex composite material windows won't warp or bow and never need painting, making them vastly superior to vinyl windows. They're custom-built in the USA, installed with precision and care, backed by the nation's best warranty, and now more affordable than ever. Call today. These massive Black Friday savings and special financing end soon. Don't miss out. Call and schedule your free design consultation today.
It's time to start planning that new home or garage you've been thinking about. Hammond Lumber Company is here to help, offering complete building packages with everything you need. With several options on their website and thousands of unique plans in their in-house drawing catalog, Hammond will help you make your dreams a reality. Choose your materials from Hammond's extensive showroom displays, and Hammond will deliver your order from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Start planning your new home or garage at Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Brandywine Graphics makes it easy. We are the top source for screen printing, embroidery, branded merchandise, and direct-to-garment printing. With 25 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and a commitment to excellence, why trust your apparel products with anyone else? And now, Brandywine Graphics can easily launch online stores for your school or organization. Simply design your products from brands like Eddie Bauer, Carhartt, and more. Share the link and we'll do the rest. Like we said, Brandywine Graphics makes it easy. Find out more at brandywinegraphics.com or at our Hamden location.
Ho, ho, ho! Look over now! Welcome, everyone, to MasterChef Junior, home for the holidays!
This is awesome!
I thought you said we were all going to wear costumes for this.
I have to step my game up and cook my heart out. Oh, I'm so nervous.
Come on, you donut.
Dad, you can't call a kid a donut.
It's fine. Donuts are nice.
Bah, humbug! The MasterChef Junior Holiday Special begins December 10th on Fox.
Welcome back, everyone. Governor Mills joined students and faculty from Northern Penobscot Tech Region 3 to unveil the school's new $570,000 welding education center. Our Doug Banks spoke with the governor about the new center and one student who says it will help him and his peers prepare for the next chapters of their lives.
3, 2, 1.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
This brand new 600 square foot welding center is part of a $20 million expansion of career and technical education facilities across the state.
This welding shop expansion that you're standing in now is the culmination of efforts that began in July of 2022 and was just finished this November 17th.
Equipped with 10 welding booths, 10 new welders, and 5 new ventilators, this new facility will only bolster MPT Region 3's nationally certified welding program.
I have a law degree. I'm a lawyer. You can find a lot of lawyers in Maine, in most places. You can't find a plumber, a welder, electrician, a good automotive person, and that's why we need a lot of good people in the trades.
The CTE school brings in students from Lee Academy, Mattanock Academy, Penobscot Valley, Skink, and Stearns.
Getting certifications this early on is pretty hard for people that don't have a place like this, and it's pretty lucky that we get to go here.
Whether their next step is towards the workforce or higher education, the skills cultivated in this welding center will bond a stronger future for students.
All of our equipment is like great, top of the line stuff, and we get to start out on it.
These are all very necessary trades. They're not going away tomorrow. AI is not going to be replacing them no matter what you think. And I'm delighted that people are getting trained right here.
In Lincoln, Doug Banks, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
A bill to amend part of the language determining who qualifies for certain housing assistance programs had a public hearing yesterday. Our Augusta area reporter Corey Bouchard has the details about why certain types of tenants want to make this change.
It's a pretty minor adjustment that I think could make pretty big strides.
Representative Kristen Cloutier of Lewiston is talking about her bill, LD 1505, which would reclassify housing cooperatives as renters when it comes to housing assistance programs. According to Craig Saddlemeyer, the cooperative development organizer for Raise Op Housing Cooperative in Lewiston, not many people know what a housing co-op is.
Cooperative it's affordable housing where the residents
own the organization together. They govern it together. There's no landlord. There's no third-party ownership. It's resident-controlled housing.
That problem of awareness surrounding co-ops doesn't just stop at people. Their in-between status of renters and homeowners was causing problems for tenants trying to take advantage of assistance programs during the last few years.
So really opening them up to rental assistance programs, allowing those residents to take advantage of those types of things.
There are barriers to housing cooperatives to applying to these housing and utility programs because not many program administrators understand what a housing cooperative is. They're looking to process applications for rentership or homeownership, and the housing cooperatives pose a challenge in the application process. So this bill clarifies things and makes it easier for housing co-ops to apply for these programs without having to change the programs themselves.
The bill will now face a work session in the Housing Committee before making its way to a full vote of the legislature. At the State House, I'm Corey Bouchard for ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
We'll keep you updated on that effort coming up. Hey, by the way, we had a little breaking news. We announced earlier this week that Rennie's is, or maybe it was last week, Rennie's is coming to Bangor. They're opening up at the Christmas tree shop.
Yep.
Well, now they're expanding and opening another one down in Waterville. So the folks down in Waterville, I think it's going in the JFK shopping plaza down there.
That's great news.
Yep. Rennie's is spreading their goodness around the state.
Yeah, I love Rennie's. Yeah, you need a pair of winter boots.
Go to Rennie's.
Winter coat.
Get your hats.
Some snacks.
Yeah, can of chowder. They have some. They have some
sardines.
Great clam chowder there.
My dad
too.
stocks up on sardines to everybody's dismay.
Rennie's doesn't pay us anything for this. We just like Rennie's.
Right. Right. Good point.
Just
Yes.
to let you know.
Yeah. Born and raised Mainers. Okay. Time now is 8:17. After the break, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas in downtown Bangor. We'll get a glimpse of this year's Christmas tree.
Plus, all aboard the Santa Express. We'll take a festive train ride as Good Morning Maine continues.
Choosing Miracle Ear was a great decision. Like when I decided to host family movie nights. Miracle Ear made it easy. I just booked an appointment and a certified hearing care professional evaluated my hearing loss and helped me find the right device calibrated to my unique hearing needs. Now I enjoy every moment. The quiet ones and the loud ones.
Make a sound decision. Call now and book your free hearing evaluation.
At US Cellular, anyone can get any phone free. So give yourself a free phone.
She's here.
Then give yourself the gift of not checking it. The gift of connection at US Cellular. New and current customers get any phone free.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. With so many mesothelioma lawyers on television, how do you choose the right firm for you and your family? Our goal is to get you as much as you deserve. $30 billion was set aside for mesothelioma victims like you. If you've been diagnosed with mesothelioma, we'll come to you within 24 hours so our team can get to work right away. Call us now. There's only one Morgan & Morgan.
Call 1-800-602-5800.
Saturday, the Big Ten Championship is on Fox.
We've been waiting all year long.
With his sights set on the playoffs and a national title, J.J. McCarthy and third-ranked Michigan put their perfect season on the line against Iowa.
Let's go! Wow!
The Big Ten Championship, sponsored by Discover, Saturday at 6:30 Eastern on Fox.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas in downtown Bangor. A 39-foot-tall balsam fir tree was put up in West Market Square. To be clear, it is the sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. For the past 25 years, the tree has been selected by Dan Sprague, who continued that tradition once again.
So, what goes into a good Christmas tree?
Well, where it is more important than what it looks like sometimes. I like to have them about 38, 40 feet tall. Balsam fir is my favorite. They're not brittle. They're pretty easy to handle. And we've done it a long time. We're getting pretty good at it.
Normally, Sprague and his nephew take care of all the tree setup, but this year they received a helping hand as Fraser Signal Technologies provided their services to help him trim the tree.
We're just happy to be a part of the community and doing things like this. There was an opportunity to contribute. We're thrilled to be here.
That is a beautiful tree, too.
Yeah, Danny Sprague knows Christmas trees. He's been doing that for a long time. I understand he's retired now from Sprague's Nursery, but it was so important to him, he keeps it going every year. I bought a lot of Christmas trees from him. He used to have a little stand over there on Union Street, too.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, selling Christmas trees.
I worked next door for a year or so at Green Acres Kennel, and you always knew Christmas was coming up because the smell would just waft over, and it made me so happy.
Yeah.
Are you getting a tree soon?
I think I will. Like I told you earlier, I discovered my artificial tree that I've been using the last couple of years. I lost half of it in the move. So rather than get one of those, I think I'll have a real tree this year. So
I'm going to ask my cousin if I can go hike in her backyard.
Yeah, there you go. Go cut
find
one.
something, a Charlie Brown-esque
We did that for
tree.
years. You know, it was a great way to do it. I'm a little worried about my kitten dude, though.
He's going to ruin your Christmas tree.
He is into everything
He's
right
insane.
now. Yeah, just wait.
We need to take a video sometime soon, and we'll show it in the midpoint.
I will.
Yeah.
I have to dude-proof the tree. I don't know if that's possible.
Put it on the ceiling.
There you go. Some people do that.
Yeah. So. Okay, the time now is 8:21.
How am I going to hang it up there?
I'll help.
All right.
Yeah.
Here's your forecast.
I have a drill.
Yeah, perfect.
Alrighty, thank you very much. Your full weather forecast brought to you by Comfort Shoes. Need the proper fit for your new winter footwear? Visit us across from Irving and Newport. Alrighty, this morning we have small crowd advisories that are posted, lasting through at least Wednesday at around 7 p.m. Here's the alerts right about in here. So we will be watching for this today, and maybe some more wind again as we head towards the daytime tomorrow. Today will be the better focus for that, though, with gusty winds up to 25 miles per hour at times, and the wave heights are active out there, 3 to 8 feet according to the buoys right nearby. Further out towards sea, even up to 14 feet. So again, the surf is very active out there as there's an area of low pressure moving out towards sea as we speak. But on land, again, it's not too bad. We possibly had a few snow showers last night and earlier this morning. And again, for the rest of today, though, it's going to be nice out there with a lot of sunshine and temperatures that will make it into the 30s after a chilly start this morning as well. High pressure not too far away, keeping us nice. So it's another area of low pressure not too far away. Not a lot of moisture with it for the time being, but we do have some activity coming up as we head towards later this week. So futurecast moving forward, not too bad. A lot of sunshine today. You might notice some clouds from time to time. We'll be under a partly cloudy sky overall tonight, although more clouds move in as we head towards early Thursday morning. But as the sun comes up, those clouds may break, so we might watch for a little bit of sunshine throughout the daytime period for your Thursday. And even as the sun goes down Thursday night, not a whole lot of clouds to watch out for. But later on in the forecast period, we get to watch out for some precipitation that will be moving in. Mainly as we head towards Friday night, though, we'll be watching for rain and snow chances that will be possible as temperatures get closer to the freezing mark. We'll get this wave through, and most of Saturday should be dry. Maybe a few rain and snow chances that we might have to watch out for. We'll keep you posted as we do get closer. But gusty winds today up to 25 miles per hour will be possible from time to time. The winds will calm down later on today, and especially later on tonight as well. Maybe a few gusts up to 15 miles per hour tomorrow cannot be ruled out. So your forecast coming up for today, lower 30s, lots of sunshine, breezy out there, and that west breeze getting up to around 25 miles per hour at times. Lower 20s tonight in a partly cloudy sky, south wind getting up to around 5 miles per hour. For tomorrow, lower 40s and a partly cloudy sky, and a southwest wind getting up to around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Alrighty, here's a look at your extended forecast brought to you by Comfort Shoes. There is some precipitation chances coming up Saturday and Sunday. Rain and snow chances on the way, highs in the upper 30s Saturday, middle 30s on Sunday, and on Friday, though, mostly cloudy with highs in the upper 40s.
The clock is ticking on the Toyota year-end closeout, so don't miss out on spectacular year-end closeout savings.
Time to get them, don't wanna miss a thing.
You can get 3.99 financing on a rugged Tacoma, which could save you up to $2,100. Plus, get 2 years no-cost maintenance and Toyota Safety Sense technology. See your New England Toyota dealer, your all-wheel drive headquarters.
Don't wanna miss a thing.
Toyota, let's go places.
My father worked at the mill for over 30 years. He was exposed to a great community and excelled at his job, but he was also exposed to asbestos. The air quality inside the mill was always his biggest complaint. He had no idea how deadly some of the products and materials were. When he was diagnosed with mesothelioma, we knew to call Joe Bornstein's office to get my dad the help he needs and the justice he deserves.
Call Joe today for a free case evaluation. There's never a fee unless you win.
From the land to the sea, Chase's Family Restaurant is the place to be.
Are you looking for a place to unwind after a long day?
Then come check out our Hideaway Lounge.
With a bar that's both upbeat and laid back. And it's the perfect atmosphere for anyone who wants to unwind after work.
Or kick it up for the weekend with daily drink specials and a full dinner menu.
You can fill up on a good time any night of the week.
Thank you for being a part of our family.
Here at Chase's Family Restaurant.
On the next Last Man Standing,
all the lights are on and nobody's home.
Mike is kept in the dark when Mandy decides to move out.
I know that this seems a little out of the blue, but I've thought a lot about it, and I would really appreciate your support.
Like first and last month's rent, that kind of support?
So she can start shacking up with Kyle.
Can we just talk about this for a minute? I have to move fast. Everybody wants this place. An old lady died in there, so it comes with cats.
Last Man Standing.
This afternoon, starting at 4 on Fox 22.
Now to the Middle East, where a two-day ceasefire extension between Israel and Hamas militants is set to expire today. On Tuesday, Hamas released 12 more hostages taken from Israel, and Israel turned over 30 imprisoned Palestinians. Now the U.S. and the world are watching to see if there will be another extension. ABC's Justin Finch has the latest.
This morning, more hostages reuniting with loved ones in Israel. Hamas gunmen handing over 12 hostages taken from Israel to the Red Cross, including 17-year-old Mia Limeberg seen cradling her dog, both surviving more than 50 days held captive. Mia later seen embracing her mother, who was also kidnapped. So far, Hamas has released only one American, but the U.S. believes 9 more remain in captivity. No word on where they are or who is holding them. CIA Director Bill Burns now in Qatar pushing for their release and all remaining hostages. The White House saying there's no indication Americans are being held for leverage.
There's no indication that Hamas is trying to play some sort of game here in terms of the Americans. We can't just assume that Hamas has ready access to everybody in a moment's notice.
Across Israel, families of more than 100 hostages awaiting word on their loved ones. Yifat Zeiler-Paz telling ABC's Matt Gutman she's hopeful for the release of her 3 cousins, a mother kidnapped with her 2 young children.
Do you know what you're going to tell her?
How much I love her. I think it's going to be hard to let go for a minute there.
Israel releasing 30 imprisoned Palestinians Tuesday, but across the ravaged Gaza Strip, concern about a deepening humanitarian crisis. The White House says the U.S. flew in more than 54,000 pounds of medical and food aid this week, with more to follow. Once the war with Hamas resumes, the U.S. is urging Israel to prioritize civilian safety and ensure more aid gets to Gaza, where millions are now believed displaced. Justin Finch, ABC News, Washington.
Now to the race for president and what many political pundits call the race for second place in the Republican primary. Nikki Haley getting a new boost as Ron DeSantis prepares for a highly unusual debate with a Democrat. ABC's Lionel Moyes explains.
This morning, a boost for former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley in her quest for the White House.
In every poll, we beat Biden by 10 to 13 points.
AFP, the political advocacy group founded by the billionaire Koch brothers, is throwing its support behind Haley.
We are now in second place in Iowa, second place in New Hampshire, and second place in South Carolina. We just have one more fellow we got to catch up to.
The group already raising $70 million, insisting Haley would boost Republican candidates up and down the ballot, winning the key independent and moderate voters that Trump has no chance to win. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis downplaying the endorsement, claiming AFP represents the establishment.
All I can say is we have got to go into Washington and make big changes. You don't want to go into Washington and just continue business as usual.
Meanwhile, DeSantis is preparing to square off against California Governor Gavin Newsom tomorrow night in a one-on-one debate, expected to dive into issues like the economy, immigration, and crime without a live audience. But many observers are asking, will it matter? Former President Trump is 40 points ahead in some polls, even after skipping the debates and even while facing multiple criminal cases. His actions after January 6th are once again in the spotlight. CNN has released excerpts from former Congresswoman Liz Cheney's upcoming memoir, Oath and Honor, in which she claims one GOP lawmaker, during efforts to contest the 2020 election results, said, "The things we do for the orange Jesus," referring to Trump. Going back to that Nikki Haley endorsement by AFP, the group says it has never engaged in a presidential election before, but wants to, quote, turn the page on the past. That's to make sure President Biden and former President Trump do not return to the White House. Lionel Moyes, ABC News, New York.
Well, here's something to think about. The United Nations wants Americans to limit their meat consumption. The UN's Food and Agriculture Organization is planning to call on the West to cut down on its meat consumption. The UN considers America as one of the nations that overconsume meat. The upcoming recommendation is reportedly in an effort to lower greenhouse gas emissions. FAIR Initiative, which provides data to address risks in the food sector. It estimates food system emissions make up a third of greenhouse gas emissions and 40% of methane. The organization says it hopes the expected guidelines will create a more sustainable food system.
It makes sense. I mean, I'm as far away from a vegetarian as you can be. I love red meat, but I will try to go meatless in certain dinners because, for one, frugality, plus it's better for you to not have red meat in every meal.
Yeah, I'm trying to find proteins in other ways too myself, other than that. But boy, I love a good burger, a good steak.
Oh yeah.
Chicken.
I think about it every day that we just sit here and talk about
food.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that full weather forecast right after the break.
Don't go away.
There's never been a better time to get away. With a great deal on the Hyundai you've always wanted. Plus America's best warranty and up to 3 years complimentary maintenance. It's your journey. Own every mile at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Now's the time to get in and get away.
Now for Black Friday, get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days, or $2,500 bonus cash on the all-wheel drive Tucson. Offers end 11/30.
Hi, I'm Dave Sear, President and CEO of Skowhegan Savings Bank. I'm pleased to announce today our third annual Seasons of Giving campaign. We give each branch and department $1,000, which totals $20,000 for the company, and they get to choose their own nonprofit to get a $1,000 donation before the end of the year. Please check out our social media for updates about the award winners prior to the holidays. And from all of us at Skowhegan Savings Bank, happy holidays.
The Rotary Club of Bangor's Festival of Lights Parade, Saturday, December 2nd.
Welcome back, everyone. Today is Wednesday, November 29th, 2023. There are just 26 days before Christmas.
I have a secret to share.
What's that?
My Halloween decorations are still up.
Yeah.
This is shameful.
I think a lot of people are like that, though.
Yeah.
You know? It comes up on you fast. Before you know it, it's Thanksgiving. That's already gone by.
Yep, I know.
Yeah.
And this week is so busy, but I was dog sitting. That's my excuse. I wasn't at home. So.
Yeah. Hang some Christmas bows around your little Halloween decorations. And
I have Christmas stuff. I'll get there. Yeah. Well, I mean, on another note of stuff not being, cleaned out and switched over, it's National Throw Out Your Leftovers Day. The goal of this day is to get us to throw out all the leftovers that are rotting in the fridge. Stocking up is one thing, but keeping leftovers for too long is not just bad for your fridge, but it can also make you sick. Eating days-old leftovers can rob your body of important nutrients because when food is kept for a long time, the nutrition levels go down and can actually become toxic. And I think for most people, trash day is later in the week, so this is kind of convenient.
Yeah.
I think for most.
I think they put this out there after Thanksgiving because now it's time to get rid of that old bird and all the.
It's been more than 5 days.
Yeah.
Now it is those leftovers are officially bad.
You don't want to get sick.
Yeah.
All right, a little history now. On this day in history back in 1929, American explorer Richard Byrd became the first person to fly over the South Pole. He also claimed to fly over the North Pole 3 years earlier, but there's some debate whether he actually accomplished that feat. I don't know how they documented such things back then.
Yeah.
But in 1947, the UN General Assembly voted to partition British-controlled Palestine to create Israel, sparking the beginning of hostilities that continue to this day. In 1961, Enos the chimp was launched into space from Cape Canaveral, which orbited Earth twice before returning. The following Mercury mission, astronaut John Glenn became the first American to orbit the Earth. They wanted to send the chimp up first to make sure it was safe for John, and everybody ended up safe.
I guess in Russia they did that with the dog, but the dog never made it back.
Yeah.
So our American space mission, more successful over here.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Well, they beat us with the first man in space.
I know, but we didn't kill a dog, so.
That's true.
In 1963, the Warren Commission was established to investigate the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. It took 10 months to complete the findings, which concluded that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone. And I've thought about it, it's obviously, I can't relate to that because I'm too young, but those 10 months as any citizen in the United States, that's traumatic to just be waiting on who killed the president.
They were still waiting for that, and to this day, people still think there was a conspiracy. They don't buy the findings of the Warren Commission.
Right,
So
that is still a conspiracy.
Part of our history.
Yep. And in 1972, one of the first arcade games was released to the public. Pong was a video game similar to tennis, and thousands of Pong games were sold around the world.
We used ours so much at our house that it burned the image of the Pong into the TV screen.
Really?
It did. If you left it on there too long, it would just
That's
burn
awesome.
the image in there.
Good for you guys. It's fun.
Yeah.
I love that era of video games.
Yeah.
And today's birthdays include comedian and TV show host Howie Mandel. He's 68 today. Actor Don Cheadle is 59, and actress Anna Faris is 47.
She's funny too.
She
I like
is.
Her. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, as far as the weather is concerned, it looks like a nice calm day today. It's going to be nice and sunny, a bit on the chilly side, but we've got to expect that this time of year.
I know. It's almost December.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it out there though. We need a little snow. I know some parts of the state have snow, but we're lacking at this point.
I got to get out there for a walk, at least get some sun today.
Yeah.
It's a good day. Okay, here's Devin Biggs back from vacation for the
with the forecast.
With the forecast. Yeah. Whew.
Alrighty, thank you very much. Happy Wednesday. Your first weather forecast brought to you by Comfort Shoes. Need the proper fit for your new winter footwear? Visit us across from Irving and Newport. As we get into things this morning, a small crowd advisory is posted, and this will last until around 7 p.m. this evening along the coast. Active surf will be possible from time to time. We have some dry days on the way, but some rain and snow chances are in the forecast coming up soon. As we do move forward, though, there's some clouds developing after this morning. Those will be getting out of here. Even a few snow showers last night, early this morning as well. We'll see a lot of sunshine out there for us today, and temperatures overall that will be in the 30s. We have low pressure moving out towards sea as well, so this is moving away. We had a little bit of leftover energy with that as well. And again, today we're going to be dry out there with a lot of sunshine that will be expected. You might notice a few clouds from time to time, but later on tonight a few clouds will look to pass through, but even some sunshine mixing in as we head towards tomorrow morning. So as for now, though, we're going to be watching for the winds out there. Sustained winds out of the west at around 15 miles per hour. Some gusts up at 25 miles per hour are possible. We'll watch for a little bit more wind again as we head towards the daytime tomorrow. So as for today, though, here we go. Lower 30s, mostly sunny and breezy out there, and that west wind getting up to around 25 miles per hour at times. Overnight tonight, lower 20s and a partly cloudy sky. South wind getting up to around 5 miles per hour. Hourly forecast for the rest of the morning and afternoon period. A lot of sunshine out there with temperatures in the 20s and 30s. Your full 5-day forecast is coming up.
Some breaking news. I'm a victim of space propaganda. The U.S. killed plenty of dogs in the 1950s. You know, getting ready to go to the moon.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we sent plenty in. Our producer just let us know. He Googled it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they killed a mouse too.
And a mouse too. Yeah.
All right. How do you transition to this?
Well, as I'm about to do, Santa Claus is coming to town in the town of Unity aboard the Santa Express. This time of year, the Jolly Man himself, along with Mrs. Claus, ride the Belfast Moosehead Lake Railroad to hear what's on the wish list of every boy and girl this holiday. And you can finish my sentence.
Yeah, good job.
Because you're struggling.
Here's Jody Hersey reporting.
Passengers aboard the Belfast Moosehead Lake Railroad Santa Express are truly getting into the holiday spirit.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Youngsters, along with their parents and grandparents, are traveling from all over the state for this magical ride.
Train ride, like it looks like old-fashioned a little bit and modern.
Brittany Green of Lincolnville is another traveler enjoying the experience with her 3 kids.
It's fun anyway, but it's kind of fun to do something a little extra sometimes.
Passengers get the chance to take in views of Unity Pond and the surrounding area while snacking on cookies and cocoa before Santa pays a visit to their train car.
What would you like for Christmas?
Santa says the wish list from boys and girls just keeps growing.
The kids are asking for cars, balls, trucks, monster trucks, and even one hippopotamus today.
Kiera Lauer of China says riding the Santa Express is a great way to roll into the Christmas season.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great start to the holiday, and it's something local and fun to do. And who doesn't love trains?
The Santa Express chugs along every weekend from now until December 17th. Tickets can be purchased online at belfastandmooseheadlakerail.org. In Unity, I'm Jody Hersey for ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
What fun. Those little kids are going to remember that forever.
They look really happy.
Yeah.
Yep, good to see. Okay, still to come here this morning, all the latest with sports.
Don't go away.
Float to Fire Farms. Our products and staff are of the highest quality. Glassware, powerful puff, and CBD products. You'll be so happy your face will light up. 38 Storette Drive in Belfast.
Hi, my name is TJ Lee. I'm the owner of Chew 62 in Dover Foxcroft. We've been open about 2.5 years now. We focus primarily on American cuisine with a modern twist. We love our Mitsubishi electric heat pumps from Days World. We currently have 2 outdoor units. It's more than enough to take care of all the heating and cooling needs, really. It's definitely a lifesaver in the summer. It's now my primary source of heating and cooling. It's been a great experience, really. They really get the job done. Days World, awesome.
Toyota trains certified technicians. Is that important?
Well, you wouldn't hire just anyone to help you move, would you?
No.
Of course not.
Not again.
Get your Toyota ready for the year's coldest and harshest weather. See your New England Toyota dealer for great service offers to help keep your Toyota dependable and fuel efficient all winter long. Toyota Service Centers. Keep your Toyota a Toyota.
Pro football fans, it's You Pick'em NFL, the Pro Football Challenge from Fox 22. Go to foxbangor.com, click on You Pick'em, and go to You Pick'em NFL. Make your picks, and you could be the weekly winner of either a $25 gift certificate from Chase's Family Restaurant in Bangor or from Chick-fil-A in Bangor. Brought to you by Mainly Eyes in Bangor, Twin City Tile in Brewer, Twin City Tint in Brewer, and Winterport Sheds. Compete all season long for the grand prize of $5,000. It's You Pick'em NFL from foxbangor.com.
Float to Fire Farms. Our products and staff are of the highest quality. Glassware, powerful puff, and CBD products. You'll be so happy your face will light up. 38 Storette Drive in Belfast.
Local news weeknights at 10 with Beth Jones and Peter Dubois on Fox 22.
Welcome back in, everyone. Thank you for staying with us. Let's start out on the ice. A big week coming up for Maine hockey, now ranked 11th. After taking the weekend off for the holiday, the Black Bears are back home and back in action for the border battle. Puck drop is at 7 p.m. Friday at the Alfond. It'll be the first time since February 2011 that Maine and New Hampshire are both ranked coming into the matchup. UNH clocked in at 15th in the nation. Right now, the Wildcats haven't lost in their last 3 matchups with Maine. That's not counting Maine's win in the exhibition earlier this year. The Black Bears say they've got to bring a little extra to snap that streak.
It's going to be, a very, very, very tight game. Like every one of those games has been. Since this will be my 3rd year going into it, so just gonna probably whoever makes that extra play and whoever pays the price a little bit more, block that extra shot, makes that save, that'll be the team that wins.
Maine has a lot of big games against a lot of good teams, such as life in Hockey East. But asking some of the players, when they suit up against the Wildcats, that matchup is always that much bigger, and that goes for pretty much every athlete on campus.
Yeah, it's special. I mean, you can feel it around campus. Every time any of our athletic teams play UNH, there's a buzz around it. So we're excited, and we're excited to be here at the Alphon against them. So it's going to be there's going to be a lot of energy. It's going to be a great atmosphere Friday night. We can't wait for it.
All right, that place is going to be rocking on Friday. Let's move on now. It is that time of year again. High school basketball season. Our first team preview of the year will be a visit to Orono and the defending champs, the Class B boys champs, the Red Riots. Orono winning their first gold ball since 1981 last year. They're returning all but one player, so that is a huge confidence boost for those who are coming back. The year is young, so there are still some cobwebs to dust off and some rust to shake, but through their first few practices and scrimmages, the Riots' defensive intensity is picking up right where it left off, and that will be a huge key this season.
We're going to play defense. Defense wins championships, and that showed us last year. I mean, we came out, we didn't shoot the ball well in very many playoff games at all, but our defense showed up, and that's what got us a chip.
We know we have scorers. We have guys who are going to put the ball in the basket. So the most important thing is to stop the guys on the other team who can put the ball in the basket. There's a lot of high-level scores in Class B. We'll let our defense do the talking, and our offense will flow as it comes.
All right, speaking of Class B, this year is anything but a given for a repeat, as many of last year's top players from the class are back as well. But these guys are not scared of them. They welcome the challenge. They are fully aware of what they are getting into if they want to become back-to-back champs.
There's a lot of kids that are tough to guard, and, you know, it makes it more fun for me to come out and have to guard those guys that are, you know, pure scorers, and it's fun.
I mean, it's definitely nice to look back at it and see where we were, but we know every single team's going to come back hungry, and there's a variety of five or so teams that could win this thing. So it's going to be a dogfight.
All right, should be interesting. Can't wait for that season. Let's reluctantly move on to some football here. Will it be Mac Jones or will it be Bailey Zappi under center on Sunday when the Patriots host Justin Herbert and the 4-7 Los Angeles Chargers? Will it also be one of Bill Belichick's last game at Gillette Stadium? Patriots won't return to the practice field on Wednesday. Like last week, they may not have a solid answer until just before kickoff. Both quarterbacks have struggled so far, but both will have a chance to try to win the job and lead this football team to a much-needed victory. New England only has 2 home games left after this week, and earlier, Pat's offensive coordinator Bill O'Brien was asked about his head coach, Bill Belichick, and all of the rumors that continue to swirl around his future in Foxborough.
You know, to think about what he's done here in this organization, what he's done for this community, what he's done for this game, the game of football. He's been 50 years in the game of football.
All right, let's head over to Husson now for some college hoops. Eagles hosting a men's and women's doubleheader Tuesday night against Bates College. Let's start with the men here. Husson trying to get to 5-0 on the year. Hot start for the Eagles. Early second half, Bates with it. Stephen Ward to Simon McCormick on the wing. He's going to drill a three-pointer to pull the Bobcats within 2. Later on, here is Husson's Riles Neff. One-on-one with Babacar Pouye. Pulls up and sticks the 3 right in his nose. But Pouye here with a moment of his own. McCormick feeds it to him, and he rocks the rim at Newman Gym. Finally, Husson up 6 with 3 minutes to go. Here's Neff to Eric Allers, and his three-pointer goes. That's 14 points and 10 assists for Neff. They win it 66-58. Eagles are 5-0. Over to the women's game now. Bates looking to remain unbeaten as well. First quarter, it's going to start with the Bobcats. Morgan Kennedy by herself beyond the arc. She takes the 3, and she drills it. Here's a couple minutes later. Husson with it. Trinity Montigny over to Hannah Richards on the wing, and her 3-ball is good. Husson down just 2 after 1. To the second quarter now. Here is Bailey Donovan. She's going to get the rebound here on the break. Sophia Torres-Reyes gets it down to Michaela Porter, and she catches a charging Sophia McVicker for the lay-in. Later, Bobcats with the lead. Danielle Adams, a unit here in the paint as she forces her way to the net for the lay-in. Bates, they are 6-0. They win it 58-50. All right, that is all the time we have for sports. We'll be right back after the break.
Even though Dorsey Furniture is known for our vast collections of quality home furnishings, sometimes we like to venture into the forgotten passageways and dark corners of our enormous warehouse to mine the odd nightstand, forgotten sofa, orphaned love seat, or the elusive discontinued mattress. Meanwhile, our sales manager, not the bean counters, smashed their original retail prices into tiny fractions of themselves. Dorsey Furniture. Black Friday, black tag sale going on now.
Satisfaction with AARP and the Stones. AARP members get special pre-sale access to the Stones Tour 24, Hackney Diamonds. Pre-sale starts November 29 at 10 a.m. local time. Not an AARP member? Learn more. Join today.
As we age, we want to keep our independent spirit. As Mainers, we want to live life our way. That means enjoying everything life offers us here in Maine. It means making choices that can help you live your best life. Choices like your healthcare coverage and your healthcare team, so you can be prepared for almost anything. United Healthcare and Northern Light Health are working together in Maine to help keep you healthier, so you can live life to the fullest. If you're eligible for Medicare, you may be able to enroll in a United Healthcare Northern Light Health Medicare Advantage plan today. Take the step to make sure you have the coverage you need to help keep you active and thriving as you age. Call United Healthcare at 1-800-203-7205 or visit uhcnewengland.com.
I'll go naked. I bet you will. 25 words or less.
Flip-flop, cougar, Little Caesars.
Sounds like a Tuesday for me.
Every weekday
at 9 on Fox 22.
Welcome back to Good Morning Maine. I'm here with Molly Diago. She's a singer, songwriter, lawyer, entrepreneur, and she's here to give a speech to the Maine Arts Academy. Molly, thanks for joining us this morning.
Of course, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, so you've worked with all sorts of country music, pop stars, and
rock, a little bit everything.
Oh yeah. Can you give us an example? Who have you worked with before?
Yeah, for sure. So I started off as a guitar player, and I got to work with and jam with a lot of cool bands like the All American Rejects, Frankie Ballard, Pop Evil, a bunch of different cool artists that sort of showed me the ropes, which I really appreciate today in my own life and career, of course.
Cool. Yeah, and you're an independent artist.
I'm actually signed. I'm signed. Cool. I just signed this year to Wake Up Music Group out of Miami.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. They're the best. Awesome experience and get to do cool stuff like this.
Yeah. So are you talking at Maine Arts Academy today?
I am, yeah. Maine Arts Academy is an amazing program. I'm really proud of everything that they've done.
Yeah.
They're a free public charter here in Maine and the only one in Maine that focuses all on arts. So music, visual arts, performance arts. Awesome stuff.
What abouts are you kind of talking to the students about today?
So I am speaking to them a lot about my career path. So I started out as a guitar player, and I realized that if I wanted to build my own career, I needed to learn more than just the guitar, more than just the business. So while I was touring and doing what I was doing on the road, I also went to school and law school, actually, and I became an attorney, which helped me negotiate my record deal. And it really helped me build out a broader understanding of the business. And you really have to be a businesswoman to survive in music and really navigate for yourself. So we're going to discuss that today, and I'm really excited to meet all the students.
Amazing. A law school while you're on the road. That's really impressive.
Yeah. I had really, really understanding schools who helped work around my needs and also my undergraduate too. So I was really, really lucky and fortunate to have wonderful programs that sort of accepted my pathway in life, which is similar to what the Maine Arts Academy is doing for their students. So I really appreciate it, and like I said, I love everything they're doing.
Yeah, and they get to have cool speakers too. I love it.
Absolutely. So we're excited.
So you're in Bangor because you're promoting your new single, right? What is that?
Yeah. So my new single is called My Sweet Burning Heart, which was came to life after a culmination of people all over the country sort of put effort in to bring a songwriter's dream to life. So I was really excited to be chosen to sing the song.
Oh, nice.
And it came out in July, and actually we just found out yesterday that it's currently number 6 on the DRT chart, which is an international chart that sort of brings together all types of genres because the song is both a little rock, a little country, a little bit of everything. So we're really excited.
Cool.
Yeah.
Where can people find it if they want to check it out?
Everywhere that music is streamed, Spotify, iTunes. You can find me at mollydiago.com, Facebook, Instagram. Come say hello. We love the fans for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, we would have your band here today, but
I know.
it was kind of a chaotic airport experience, unfortunately.
It was chaos.
Yeah.
Half my band got left behind. Because Bangor is not the easiest place to get to if you're from out of town.
Right,
So.
I know. One way in, one way out as far as the highway goes.
100%. But hopefully next time we'll have the whole crew here.
Right, yeah. You're out of the Northeast though, right? You're from Syracuse?
I'm from Syracuse, originally. And now I'm actually in Connecticut. So
nice. Yep.
Just down the street, kind of.
Right. That's a long drive though if you...
It was in an emergency. It was a very long drive, but it's okay. Managed it. And thank God for no snow.
Right.
'Cause if it was a snowstorm, I don't know what... I mean, I'm from Syracuse, so I can deal with snow.
Yep.
But I heard that snow is pretty gnarly here.
Oh, yeah.
When it happens,
Yeah, I know, and a lot of people don't like it. But hey, Molly, it looks like we're wrapping up. Thank you so much for making the trip to come in this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. We'll send it over to Devin Biggs for our full weather forecast.
Alrighty, thank you very much. Your full weather forecast brought to you by Comfort Shoes. Need the proper fit for your new winter footwear? Visit us across from Irving and Newport. Alrighty, this morning we have small crowd advisories that are posted, lasting through at least Wednesday at around 7 p.m. Here's the alerts right about in here. So we will be watching for this today, and maybe some more wind again as we head towards the daytime tomorrow. Today will be the better focus for that though, with gusty winds up to 25 miles per hour at times, and the wave heights are active out there, 3 to 8 feet according to the buoys right nearby. Further out towards sea, even up to 14 feet. So again, the surf is very active out there as there's an area of low pressure moving out towards sea as we speak. But on land, again, it's not too bad. We possibly had a few snow showers last night and earlier this morning. And again, for the rest of today, though, it's going to be nice out there with a lot of sunshine and temperatures that will make it into the 30s after a chilly start this morning as well. High pressure not too far away, keeping us nice. So it's another area of low pressure not too far away. Not a lot of moisture with it for the time being, but we do have some activity coming up as we head towards later this week. So futurecast moving forward, not too bad. A lot of sunshine today. You might notice some clouds from time to time. We'll be under a partly cloudy sky overall tonight, although more clouds move in as we head towards early Thursday morning. But as the sun comes up, those clouds may break. So we might watch for a little bit of sunshine throughout the daytime period for your Thursday. And even as the sun goes down Thursday night, not a whole lot of clouds to watch out for. But later on in the forecast period, we get to watch out for some precipitation that will be moving in. Mainly as we head towards Friday night, though, we'll be watching for rain and snow chances that will be possible as temperatures get closer to the freezing mark. We'll get this wave through, and most of Saturday should be dry. Maybe a few rain and snow chances that we might have to watch out for. We'll keep you posted as we do get closer. But gusty winds today up to 25 miles per hour will be possible from time to time. The winds will calm down later on today, and especially later on tonight as well. Maybe a few gusts up to 15 miles per hour tomorrow cannot be ruled out. So your forecast coming up for today, lower 30s, lots of sunshine, breezy out there, and that west breeze getting up to around 25 miles per hour at times. Lower 20s tonight in a partly cloudy sky, south wind getting up to around 5 miles per hour. For tomorrow, lower 40s and a partly cloudy sky, and a southwest wind getting up to around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Alrighty, here's a look at your extended forecast brought to you by Comfort Shoes. There is some precipitation chances coming up Saturday and Sunday. Rain and snow chances on the way, highs in the upper 30s Saturday, middle 30s on Sunday, and on Friday, though, mostly cloudy with highs in the upper 40s.
The roar of our engines, the pump of our heartbeats, the visions of celebrating with family and friends this holiday season. Give the perfect gift to get you where you need to be all year long with Milwaukee tools for any job. Milwaukee's impact driver and ratchet sets will get you up and going, and receive a free M12 battery instantly when you buy an impact driver and ratchet set at any of Coastal Auto Parts' 29 locations. Coastal Auto Parts is owned and operated by a Maine family that cares.
Quitting smoking, vaping, and other tobacco may be tough, but you can do it. Even if you don't get it right the first time, don't give up. Working with a quit coach increases your chances of successfully quitting, especially combined with quit medications. That's why each quit program through the Maine Quit link offers free patches, gum, and/or lozenges and helps you build a customized quit plan. Call 1-800-QUIT-NOW or enroll online at mainequitlink.com. It's free and it works.
The bond between twins is a close one.
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war.
As day is tonight.
Would you like me to introduce you to algebra? Ow, who? Oh boy.
And wrong is to right.
They both say weird kid who eats alone.
You can't have one without the other.
I need my own space. But we've always shared a room. I have a training bra. When you complete your training, get back to me.
Young Sheldon.
Weekdays at 6 on Fox 22.
Looking for your dream home? Contact a Next Homie today and see what's available right now. Sellers, get ready to get looped and get sold. With Next Home Experience, we have your buyers.
All right, we talked too much, so we're about out of time. If you missed anything, you can head to foxbangor.com.
Have a great day, everyone.